Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am the Kpop Hag, and I wanted to start this storing photo cards video off with some of the goodies that I got at the Purple Kiss Charlotte stop. So I did buy a signed album from the merch stand. Charlotte had a lot of organizational issues. I'm not going to speculate on what the causes of them were, but merch did arrive late, so everything ticket holders did not get to go through merch first. I went after sound check, after it was open, to every ticket tier but GA, basically, and I was still able to get a signed album and everything that I wanted from the merch stand, but there were some issues at this tour stop. Then I received 3 different banners from fans for Charlotte. So we have this one first, which is very, very cute. And this is the back with some Agit-inspired lyrics. Then we have this one, which is the first one that I received. It was by Perky Velvet and Sana's Chan. And then I got this tiny one, which I just thought was so cute. Very sweet. And then I did purchase this top loader, but it goes like perfectly with my RBW Cafe Headway card. So I have that one. And then someone were giving away these holographic tickets as freebies with all of the dates on the back. And our seat number is the girls' debut date, which I thought was just perfect. Then this person went seriously above and beyond. They made these like hard plastic everything passes, which say that they are fan-made, like and they're tied with ribbons, some are tied with string, like they were very obviously not official, but like they're very nice. And she was also giving away these top loaders, like these really nice hard top loaders. So like Florries were on the ball with their freebies this tour. Then this is my flower crown that I wore. I gave all of the girls flower crowns, and Golden and Swan actually wore it during the first encore stage. And then someone was handing out these little purple flowers, and we all held them up or wore them during the concert, which I thought was very, very sweet. And several of the girls took pictures with them and wore them during the encore stages as well. And then I did buy this as well as a little version of Gon's doll. But I've attached all of my Gon keychains that I have collected. So I did buy this one off of Etsy. But this was a freebie. This one was a Once Glassy freebie from this tour. And this was a Once Glassy freebie from the last tour. So I've got lots of Gon little freebie keychains now, which I love. I don't think I'm going to put them in the Golden binder because I don't want to risk messing any of the cards or the binder up, but they are on my shelf and I love them. And then the last thing I have to show off is the item that I got signed during the fan sign. So I took this photo at my first time seeing Purple Kiss and my first barricade experience at the Festa Tour in Nashville. And I had it printed onto this canvas through easycanvasprints.com. This is not sponsored, but this print cost me like $10 and it's very, very nice. I used to use it when I took portrait photos for family and friends. And some of those have been printed for like the last 10 years and they're still holding up really, really well. So I had the girls sign this. And they were all really amazed. They thought this was really cool, and I absolutely love this item, and it will hold a place of honor on my shelf. But I do have all of my fan cams uploaded on my channel in a playlist. I will also link it down below, either in the description box or a pinned comment if you would like to check those out. I was able to get Barricade again off to the side, but I got to spend the whole concert with Once Glassy, and we were freaking out together, singing along together, and just, it was a great concert experience. But let's get to storing some photo cards. And yes, I do know that pretty much every video here lately I have been saying, I don't think I'm going to have any more photo cards to store for a while, and then I end up having more photo cards to store. And if I would have just saved them, we could have had like a decent, like pretty long video to watch. But, oh, that's too close. We'll just leave it zoomed out, it'll be fine. You know, I really didn't expect to be getting any more cards, and yet here we are. I do still have my I Miss My and some Are Now group order stuff coming. I have warned my goms that I was going to be kind of out of communication and contact for the last half of October because of the wedding and the honeymoon. So I probably won't have any more videos until I get back. Maybe not even until I get back from Artemis. So we're talking the middle of November. But at least for now, this really will be the last storing photo cards video. But I did get one more into Violet Pop. This is the Apple Music Round 2 card. And I did really want to get this one, not only because I don't have this outfit, but this is also the outfit that she is wearing in the Polaroid I have from debut era. Unfortunately, it's not this exact day. She did have a ponytail instead of her hair down, but it was one that I was really on the lookout for. Then for Mem Mem, I picked this one up off of Mercari US. It is her Dear My Muse 5. And I wasn't really looking for anything specific for Mem Mem or Geeky Land. I was just looking for one more card that didn't cost a lot of money just to finish off the sections. So for Geeky Land, I picked up this one, which is her Apple Music Offline Round 2 card. But it is an outfit that we don't have, so I'm very pleased. Then we can skip ahead to the I Miss My section, where I picked up her K-Town For You card. I would have liked the pink bunny hat just because I feel like the black one gets lost a little bit in the card. But I do think it's really, really cute. It kind of reminds me of the ones they wore for BXX, the album photo shoot. So I thought I would pick up that one. Also, K-Town For You cards are usually really easy to get a hold of on Mercari US, so I didn't have any trouble finding that one. And I did get her last Our Now album photo card in. So as far as album cards go, I am complete for Gone. Still several things on the way from Goes, but I should have everything by the end of the year. And I know I said I wasn't going to pick up cards for Swan and Yuki, but again, cards just really kind of fell in my lap and were for really good prices. So I did pick up Swan's third Bizant Pop. So I now believe I have the full Bizant set for her solo debut. Which, slight spoiler for the concert, Swan did do a solo stage. And when she stayed on stage and they brought out a standing mic, I literally leaned over to Once Glassy and was like, are we going to get 20? Is she going to perform 20? She did not perform 20. But we both were freaking out and so excited. And it was just a very funny moment because I don't believe Swan has ever performed it. Definitely not in full. So I thought there was maybe a chance that she would on tour. But it is not her main solo stage that she does. But they do play a random dice game where they roll a big inflatable dice and they pick a piece of paper with a number on it. Swan seemed to be singing based. The other girls seem to be dancing and or singing based. So I guess there possibly is a chance that it's in there, but we didn't get to see it at Charlotte. And then for Yuki, I happened upon this L's Up Hob. It is her Whoop Japan Offline 2. So that will, sorry, that will complete Yuki's side quest page. So that is everything for this binder. And oh, evidently I have been using this wrong. I saw on Bias's TikTok that you're supposed to push this up instead of down. But I can't push mine up, so I'm just going to keep pushing it down, but I don't know that I'm using this binder page keeper correctly. And then we will move into the second non-album binder. We have some things to set up, as well as some cards to put away. So I did, because, you know, sad, perky disbandment hours, I did get Gon's Japanese tour trading cards and some of the extra cards. So we're going to set up this page for those. So I'm going to put her trading cards up here at the top. There is a unit and then 2 selfies. So I'm going to do the selfies and the unit here. Then I have her fan club exclusive On the Way and Bye. And then I did get lucky enough to pull or receive her merch benefit card. So this was a random card you got if you bought the shoulder bag, the t-shirt, or the scarf towel at the Japanese concert. And I bought a bag off of eBay, and the seller got me or sent me Gon's card randomly out of the 6. I forgot you even got anything. Goodness. And then RBW was selling the leftover Japanese merch, and there is a like 5,000 yen benefit card. So they just have previews, and I really want to get Gon's. So I'm keeping an eye out for it, but I do not have this one confirmed. I have the rest confirmed. Then we will get into the North American merchandise cards. So all of the girls, it's a picture from the Do Re Mi English version filming. So this is Gon's with the music box. Then we have Doji with the camera. Ide with her little knitted or crocheted coffee cup, I guess. It kind of looks like a frog in a cup, I'm not gonna lie. Then we have the group card, and all of the girls look stunning. And then this is the back of all of these cards for this set. Yuki with her baguette. Chaeyeon is in the movie theater. And then we have Swan in the recording studio. I do really like these cards because I feel like their album cards weren't from the music video filming, so I'm glad we have a set of everyone. Then these were my freebies that I gave away, or one set of the freebies that I gave away. And then I am going to see Artemis in November in St. Louis. And this is the freebie set that I came up with. So these are the backs. I think this back is one of the best I've ever made. Then I wanted to pick pictures from when they were dressed up as characters from the later Club Icarus fan signs. So there's this Heejin. We have this Hustle. Kim Lip. Jinsol. And I really, really, really wanted to do this Cherry, but she has never posted any selfies in this or any behind the scenes pictures posed in this outfit. So I did have to take a screenshot from the end of her TikTok dance video that she did. But I think it came out really good. It's just not quite as clear as the other members' cards, but I love it so much. So I will be handing these out at random at St. Louis if you are going to see Artemis. But that is it for everything I have to store today and kind of my little mini haul recap of the Purple Kiss tour. It was so nice meeting everyone and so nice getting to spend the day with everyone in line again. I hope if you went to Charlotte, you had an absolute blast. If you're going to any of the future stops, I hope you have a good time as well. Let's send Purple Kiss off with all the love in the world. Like I said, I won't have any more videos posted probably between now and the middle of November. I think I'm just going to be exhausted after the wedding and the honeymoon and the time change and getting back into the full swing of work. But I do have plans to restart my kind of throwback K-pop series and start posting more regularly again. Hopefully at least one video a month, maybe two, but we'll have to see how that goes. As always, there will still be unboxing and photo card content, but as all of my main groups are doing side quests, they may not be as frequent. I'm also trying kind of sort of to spend a little bit less time online, so I might try to do some kind of vlogs or other content as well. But yeah, we will see how the year goes. I hope everyone has a good start of fall, a good Halloween, and I will see you all next time. Bye!